everybody in YouTube land. How are you doing? I have with today another follow-up review, this time on the Direct Action Dragon Egg. And the reason we're doing the follow-up video is, one, when I did this review again about 2.5–3 months ago, I realized afterwards, you know what, it would have been better if I had the backpack on, because I could have demonstrated a couple items for you on it that would look better if I was wearing it. And number two, I have a funny story to tell you. So let's get going. Let's just jump into this. Okay, first, let's talk about some good stuff. You know, I told you before the Direct Action can hold a 13-inch MacBook. Well, I've got my 13-inch MacBook. So I got it right here. See how it is? And you got that strap right here to hold it in. Okay, I thought it'd be really, some people would like to actually see how this works. So let me get a camera view in there. You have a padded pocket right, and let me try to get this good view in there. So these straps can get in the way. Okay. You have a nice, slightly padded pocket right here, okay? This is padded. Your laptop will fit in there. And it actually recesses just a touch off the ground, okay? So you don't have to worry about completely smacking against the ground when you lay it down. And if you look here, I have notebook paper. I got a book here for work. So, you know, I got room for some small books, notepads, and a computer back there. It's really good. And this summer, and I alluded to this in my follow-up review for the Direct Action Ghost, that notice how I got this LBE system on. This is from the Direct Action Ghost. Now, it doesn't have to be from Direct Action. Let me zoom out of here. Okay, it can be from any company. But what's really cool about this, and I mentioned before in the other videos, that I use this get up during summertime because it's so hot. You wear like a large rucksack or something, and you'll just sweat. At least in my case, I sweat a lot. So to, you know, mitigate that, I say, you know what? Let's wear something like this. I can scout around in this. I can take some personal items, put them here on like these pouches. Okay. And I'll just use this for, you know, slightly slimmed down missions. Like, I don't have the German Flecktarn or the German bed mat in here. That won't fit in here. But it's okay, because it's summertime and I need to go lighter anyway. But what I wanted to show you about this is how well this pack will integrate with your LBE system. Now, you see how my pouches right here are on behind me? That's because just before I started this video, I took off the Direct Action big butt pack thing and quickly threw these on. I made a mistake. They should be more out on the side here, kind of like this one right here. So this pack will not interfere with this pouch. I can just like reach here, get my stuff, poof. And this is the one that's like in the wrong location. It should be here. But that's how my summertime setup. 2 pouches here. I would put a knife or like a canteen or something right around here, and it worked great. And you see how I got this dump pouch here. I would put miscellaneous items in here. Really great setup, and the Direct Action pack works really good with that. And you can even use the bed rolls. These straps or bed rolls, however you want to call it, to put your stuff here. It's good. It's really good for that, and it's one of the reasons you might be interested in buying this pack. Or even something similar for that matter. But now let me show you something else. Here's my funny story. So, remember I told you the Direct Action Ghost, I was having problems with the buckles and customer service? Well, look what we have here. Oh, it's a belt buckle. It's for the belt. And you might ask, why are you showing this? Another broken buckle. Now here's the story behind this one. This actually broke last year. And I contacted the dealer to get service. I got this from England. And the dealer, you know, instead of like, hey dude, we'll send you a new buckle, rescind it back, how about we give you a discount? So they gave me like a discount and compensation, and they said, hey, why don't you try to go out and, you know, go find a replacement buckle. So I actually contacted Direct Action Europe, because remember, I bought this from England, so that's the company I would buy it from. And they're like, sorry sir, we don't have any buckles to sell or anything. So, you know, it's like, it's your product. You'd think maybe they'd suggest, well, hey, if you brought it from the dealer and they won't service it, we'll take care of it. Nah. Direct Action is not doing a good job servicing their equipment. But I should make this comment. And I was a little misspoken here, made a mistake. I said they did not send the buckle. That's not correct. Let me see if I got it here. They actually did. I contacted their customer service, and they did send me a replacement buckle. The problem is, though, the replacement buckle they sent me was the wrong buckle. It was one of these little buckles, and I don't know how they made that mistake. I pointed it out to the company, and that's when they said, well, how about we just give you a discount on it of a certain dollar value and take it from there. Try to see if I got it in here. And that was the extent of the customer service. So, you know, that's it's kind of frustrating. I mean, yeah, I got a $1 discount on it, and not $1, but really like close to 15 bucks. Pretty nice deal. That's cool. But I'd rather have customer support to back up this product, have it working right, or ideally just not have to use it. And I'm still looking for that buckle. Hold on. And so here it is, right here. See? But that's like for a shoulder strap. That's not for the belt. And I don't know how they messed that up, because you know, it was part of the instructions with photos and everything explaining the problem. But they did. That's what happened. And so I just wanted to do this follow-up video explaining to you what the Ghost can do. I'm sorry, the Dragon Egg can do. You know, put your laptop in there. It will hold a camera tripod, and I can't show you that because the camera tripod is, you know, filming this video. But it does a decent job. Decent, not great, but decent. You put it in the pocket here, you cinch it down, it's good to go. And I should also mention, there is now an update to this design, okay? It's called the Dragon Egg Mark II. The Mark II is very similar to this, except it has the new logo here. It has the new direct action style logo, and it has a new design on the pockets. Instead of having these zippered pockets, you know, a lot of people seem to like, let's bring it in the camera here, they went with an elastic style pocket. Other than that, they're the same. In fact, if you go to the web page in Europe or in America, they're the same price. It's not really a better pack, it's just a different pack. So go to Direct Action's webpage if you're interested in checking out the Mark II. But I would be wary of customer service, and you know, these are expensive. This is not a cheap product. So because of that, you know, really be careful and think about whether you want to buy this. I cannot personally recommend this as a buy anymore. Not because the design's terrible. I like the, you know, I like the product designs overall, but the customer service has just been so bad that, you know, it's not worth it. 150 bucks, 180, whatever it costs to get this, it's just not worth it. But, you know, hey, if you have a better experience, please let me know, and hopefully maybe somebody sees this and they will correct and give me the stuff I need, and then I can turn this negative into a positive and say good things about them. But until then, until then, I'm not buying anything else from them, even though I'd like to. But anyway, thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. Until next time, have a great day.